Now, today, I wanted us to look at Binance Smart Chain. Now, we had planned on loading some Ethereum, right? So we had planned to, let me open this wallet of ours. Okay, so this is our class MetaMask and our Ethereum account. So what happens here is tonight we will not be able to send and use Ethereum because of gas fees. The gas fees are quite high. They're quite high. So we'll save that continuation of that lesson for when gas fees are a bit low. Now, what happens here is we will be looking at Binance Chain, and we'll do the same process that we took with Ethereum, right? Connecting MetaMask to and creating Ethereum accounts. We'll do the same, but this time with Binance Smart Chain, right? So there are a few resources that are required here, which I would suggest people maybe have them at hand. One of them is docs.binance.org. That's one of the resource lists you'll have. So save it. And then the other one is a Medium article introducing an analytics and leadership board for Binance Smart Chain. The other one is Binance Smart Chain Scan, which is a version of Etherscan. We talked about Etherscan, which forms the backbone of the Ethereum network. Academy.binance has a good orientation on that, so I'll post that as well. Please pick this up. Binance Scan has a section here for charts that will give you things like unique addresses charts, how unique addresses are increasing every other time, on the growth of the network, daily transactions, and such things. Okay. I think we mentioned the daily app Telegram channel, which provides us newspaper sort of on DeFi happenings every day. You also need to be on that, right? It's a good place to, when you want to get to the market, look over these people's summaries of what's happening. Okay, they'll give you what's happening, what's hot, and all that, those kind of things. That's Telegram number one in terms of resource lists. Now, something you'll notice is on Binance Chain, these projects, it's quite early. It's not as developed as DeFi on Ethereum. Okay, so you have to sort of figure things out, collect your resource pool together, and know where to go and when to go there for what resources that you require. So if it's price at this point, you're better off using this Telegram bot link that I posted there. Also another Telegram bot. It's the same people, but this one is more provides more complex data and analysis compared to the first one. So for those who are familiar with Ethereum DeFi, you'll maybe recall some tools like Dex Tools, ChartX Pro, which you can use to load up chart data, okay, on-chain chart data, right? Of course, they're not as precise and optimum or optimized as other analysis tools and charting tools like TradingView and the rest. But it's what you have to do with at this time, and it's the price we pay for being in a space that's still young, right? So people are still trying to figure things out. In fact, today, one of the hottest projects on Binance Smart Chain is something called Ape Tools, right? And the use case is that they're building a chatting platform for Binance Smart Chain. So I think that was apptools.gg. I think something like that. Yeah. So, aping is a term you'll come across with DeFi, where people are saying ape into this, ape into that. That means simply buying something out of FOMO, right? You're buying something out of fear of missing out. So Ape Tools is looking to build a chatting platform. It's still very young. Even if you enter the app, things are still coming soon, alerts and all those things. These things are still being built. Doesn't mean they'll perform down the road and all that. So you still have to do your own research. Still, please simply don't invest more than you're willing to lose. Now, advantage of Binance Smart Chain compared to using Ethereum for DeFi is fees. That's the biggest advantage. It's fees. On the Ethereum chain, when you're buying a coin, right, swapping from one to the next, on Uniswap or via other exchanges, or directly here on MetaMask, right? MetaMask has a swap feature which goes and looks at other aggregators and liquidity pool platforms and gives you that transaction. So you have to pay a lot of fees. So that's a big barrier for many, especially in our region here, right? So we want to take part in DeFi, but the fees are a barrier. So Binance and other platforms that are coming up, like Solana, are looking to solve that feature, right? So speed and ease of transaction and also fees, very low fees. Okay, so let's start with connecting your MetaMask. So I'll close that. I'll simply go to Google connecting MetaMask to Binance Smart Chain, right? Okay. Simply open academy.binance. Okay. It has a guide for that, right? So MetaMask is a wallet, right? Yeah. You want to connect it to a certain blockchain or a certain chain so that you're able to access assets and provide or perform transactions on that chain. Now, by default, it comes with Ethereum chain, connected to Ethereum chain. Now, the Binance Smart Chain looking to solve some of the problems on Ethereum chain. You're also required to connect your wallet to be able to set it up to be able to access the Binance Smart Chain. To read more on the Binance Smart Chain, simply go to the resources I gave, and what the background is and all that. We won't cover that in this session. So you've installed MetaMask. That was easy. We looked at that last evening. You have your seed phrase written down. You have your extension. It's right here. Okay, as an extension to your browser. So usually it fits well with Chrome browsers or Chromium-based browsers. So what happens now is once you have loaded that extension and it's ready to go, you'll notice that the Ethereum wallet is connected, and you want to go to certain settings here. Okay, so after this session, please just go and look for this article and repeat the process yourself. So I'll click MetaMask, right? And you can see this circle here. If I click it, there's settings right here. Okay, so by default, you can see it's connected to Ethereum mainnet. You don't see Binance anywhere here. So we want to add that Binance network to be able to be read. So what you do is go to settings. So we go step by step. So in settings, you see several options, right? All right, we'll go step by step. All right, so you want to locate the networks menu, right? It's right here. Okay, and then you want to add a network right there. Now, all right, so certain fields that need to be added. One of the fields, of course, is okay. So I'll repeat: settings, look for networks, add a network, right? Then you simply manually adding these details, right? Network name is Smart Chain. Copy it, right? Copy that. The new RPC is HTTPS. Copy that URL, the whole thing. All right. Chain ID is 56. Symbol is BNB. Now this is the symbol for. This is the same way you have Ethereum as the default token for Ethereum network, Ether. For Ethereum network, BNB will be the one we'll be using on this chain. Then Explorer, this is the same as having Etherscan on the other side. Okay. All right. So that's what you have. So for people who want to use smart testnet and all that and all that and all that. Anyway, you now only need to save. Okay. Now when you save, if you come down here, right, you can see the smart chain right there. Let me see, let me go to it. Right here, okay? Network name, you have it here. So you have the Binance Smart Chain right there, okay? All right, so everything is set as it should be, okay? BNB is your default currency. Now what happens next is you need to understand the address here is almost using the same format with the ERC20 or the Ethereum addressing system. Okay, so they're somehow compatible. Okay, the people who are more knowledgeable on this, I'll ask you to refer to them. I'll defer to them for that topic. All right. So after that, you use MetaMask the same way you use if you're operating on the Ethereum mainnet. Okay, so the address does not change. You can choose to add, create new accounts and all that. Or you can use the accounts you have, but now they'll also be compatible on the smart chain right here. Okay. All right. So that's resource one, how to set up your wallet to connect to the Binance Smart Chain network. So I'll return this to there and then expand it back. All right, so before we continue, let's now start exploring the space of Binance Smart Chain. Okay, so I want us to go to this site here, right? It will give us a comprehensive overview of that Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. So I think I had it open somewhere. I'll simply open a new tab. Now there are different ways, of course, to get to all those other, the pancake swaps, all those things that you keep hearing. Okay, so I have come to find out that for me, I'll be using DeFi Station, right? Okay. So now once you're here, let's go through what some of these things mean. Okay. All right. So there is the total value locked in the Binance Smart Chain. right? And this comprises of many projects that have liquidity locked up on that chain, right? That totals now at $9 billion. Okay, I talked about liquidity last evening, and we talked about the concept of liquidity pools in DeFi, right? Refer to last evening's video, or you can then go ahead and research that for yourself. Now, on DeFi Station, you'll see some shortcut tabs here. It tells you, you can access smart chain data right there, okay, onto the Binance website and all that, the Explorer, from, all that kind of things. You can go to the scan, the Explorer itself. We already mentioned that. We'll look at it. Then there's the crypto exchange, all those kind of things. Now, there's some metrics here. Total value locked, liquidity submitted to pools, to projects in running on the Binance Smart Chain, the change of that total value locked in the last 24 hours, the total BNB locked in Binance Smart Chain. And this is one of the reasons people are actually saying it's one of the reasons that BNB price went up, because more and more is getting locked up. Let's see what value this is in dollars. I think it should be the same as just BNB USD convert. It should be the 9 billion somehow, right? Part of it, it's part of that 9 billion. Let's see with current price how much that is. Right, so it's about 4 million in USD, right? BNB locked. Okay. All right. So cumulatively, that forms part of whatever is locked in this ecosystem, right? Okay. So let's look at some of the projects that are locked, that are running on this Binance chain, and you can see the use cases for each of these projects. Okay. So if you're going to use volume locked, for the last 24 hours or locked amount, then you get that kind of ranking. Okay. The popular one, I think, is Pancake Swap. Right. I think we've heard of this Pancake this. The native token is Cake. Right. Venus is right there as well. It's big. And you have others here. I think someone mentioned Jewel Swap some days ago. Bakery Swap is popular. All those kind of things. You'll see them being given food names, right? I have no idea what most of these things do, or what. There's so many, okay? And there's so many ecosystems in there. Now we'll go to this popular one here, Pancake Swap, and click it. We look at a summary of it. You have links, all right? David says Jewel Swap is like Uniswap on BSC. Indeed. Most, even Pancake Swap, is still like Uniswap, right? Most of them are AMM. They're AMM automated market making platforms. So you'll actually see that most have copied what Uniswap did, right? All right. So you'll see the official website. You'll see. Let me disable annotation. I think someone is being naughty here. Just a moment. All right. Now you see, right. You'll see shortcuts to official websites, the GitHub code, documentation, Twitter, Telegram, those kind of things, blogs, and all that, right? You can navigate to this now, to these social medias and learn more and get plugged with the communities, right? All right. Now, in Pancake Swap, you're getting information here, date by date, day by day, what was happening. You can see the last month, the market was really in an uptrend in terms of total value locked. Today was one of the biggest dip I think we've seen this month. Yep. Today was when the market corrected properly. Okay, it's been a while. Jackie is asking what exactly is DeFi Station. So you need, these are people who came with a platform that puts together an overview of the ecosystem and from where you can navigate to other places in Binance Smart Chain, right? Okay, I know it can be confusing because it seems these projects are fragmented, yes, but people actually, that's the whole thing with DeFi. People are trying to solve problems that appear, okay, or that they come across without permission. You don't need anyone's permission to solve. You see a problem right here and you're a programmer and you can develop such, you can solve such a problem, you go ahead and develop it. If it becomes popular, well, yeah, people will use it, right? So DeFi Station is simply a place where data on the Binance Chain ecosystem is in one place. So it's easier to navigate, right? I think, I'm not sure, but I would compare it to DeFi Pulse in a way. It's DeFiPulse.com or .io, yep, right? So I'll compare it to this for Ethereum. Total value locked and all that, right? Then it lists you the biggest project, and each of these projects has their own project inside them, being launched on them, right? The same way on Ethereum, you have Compound, you have Maker, you have Curve, you have Uniswap, and they have different purposes. Then when you come to Binance Smart Chain, DeFi Station will give you a list of these things like Pancake Swap, Bakery Swap, and all this type of thing. Jewel Swap, right? You don't need to know all of them. I don't think it's even possible to know everything that's happening in these spaces. It's too fragmented. Okay. Now, I think let's go to the next. Once we have come to Pancake Swap, let's go to that actual page, official website for Pancake Swap. So it's pancakeswap.finance. And now we can actually do some things on the Binance Smart Chain via Pancake Swap, right? The first thing, remember, so we're circling back. You need to connect your wallet, right? So remember your wallet is right here. And now your wallet is connected to the Binance Smart Chain. Now, if you're on a platform like Pancake Swap, which enables you to farm, stake, and swap between two tokens on the Binance Smart Chain, they need to connect it to that wallet, right? So I'll do this, click connect. There's a number of wallets here. Trust Wallet is popular. But if you're using online, using a browser, simply download the MetaMask. Click it, right? So I hope everyone can see this pop-up. There's a pop-up that has appeared, right? Let me know if it's visible to everyone. Then I simply click next, right? Let me see the chat. It's visible. Good. So I click next, sort of giving permission to this website to connect to my wallet, right? Okay, now there are several things you can do once you have your wallet connected. Okay, the simplest of them, of course, is to swap between one token to another. All right. Now remember when we were looking at Uniswap, we could swap from one wallet, one asset to another. It's the same thing. In fact, if I go to trade right here, which is what that swapping feature is, right? So I come to exchange, right? You'll see it looks almost the same as what we have on Uniswap. I'm switching my BNB to another token, right? So for example, today, we've said there's a token that launched. Now, how you come across what launched, okay, is part of the resource list. We said go to daily app, see what's launching on Binance Chain, if there's anything. Go to your communities, see if anyone else has come up with across information out there about something that's launching and something that might be interesting, and brought it to the community. Go to other, even Binance community itself, Binance announcement channels. They'll tell you, oh, this thing is listing on Binance, such things. But of course, the gems, you won't find them on such channels. You have to dig deeper. That's why we have a community, so that people can go dig wherever they're digging, then bring the information back home. And of course, after that, you don't simply buy because someone has posted. You have to do your own research, which is something also we've been looking at continuously, right? I look at project tokenomics. What problem is it solving? Locked liquidity, is the team locked their allocation? How much is allocated to marketing? Are they likely to dump upon, listing? Such things. Okay, but at this point, I'd say stick to the Genesis group, and when someone posts something, you can ask, hey, where did you find this? And then they can point you to maybe a community around that. Apart from that, one of the important bots I've seen is the one I've shared there, right? So we'll go to it and pull a token, for example. Let me go find that bot. All right, BSC bot. All right, so I'll go and type. No, I'll go and let me pick this one. The BSC price bot. Then I'll preview the channel right here. Okay. All right. So let's see what's hot and what's not. Top 20 BSC tokens in the last 24 hours, right? So you're seeing we have to go and find them on Telegram. You might not see them listed somewhere easily for you to access, okay? So you have to scavenge for information. All right, so let's look at today's token that I liked was Nana, right? Right here. Let me see if I can get Nana's. Now I'm assuming, I don't know what the website is. So I'm assuming I've seen, I've seen this list on this price list. So I'm going to look for Nana, right? So I'll simply maybe can find Nana. I'm only seeing it 4 times. So let me see. Added Nana to price board. Do your own research. See right there. Where else can I get it? It's right there. Okay. So you can see this is forwarded from this message, from this channel here. So I'll simply go and click it. Okay. And it's a bot. So I have to send a message. Right. So I have to open on Telegram. Okay. Let me pull this here. They already have it. All right. So I'll go search none, right? And there are a few, and the global search, I don't know if I'll find anything, but for my groups that I'm subscribed to, I know I'll find it, right? For example, I'm subscribed to let's see. All right, so there you go. So I'm already subscribed to this. Where is it? Where is it? I'm looking. I'm not looking for the actual group. I want to go through the process by which you go and find this information. Right. Okay, let's go to the bot. Okay, so we got the bot from that side. So we have it right here. Okay, there you go. All right. So this is a bot that would help you access some of this information, right? There are a few things like getting a list of all tokens that maybe have listed today. Let me see if that function does that. All right. It seems to do that. Let me see. Maybe see the dashboard brings me anything. Nope. Let me see. Okay. There you go. It was just slow. All right. So BSC token dashboard gives me the pricings and all that, and so forth and so forth, right? Find Nana right here. Okay, there you go. That's 8% up. Let's see if I can find it again. So what I'm looking for now is I'm trying to find the address for that token, right? Trying to find the address for that token. Okay. If I go say Nana, let me see if it give me anything. I don't know if it's a bit slow to do. So. All right, let's give it time. Let's give it time. In the meantime, I'll go. Okay, there you go. There you go. All right. So at least I have a chart, right? BSC time. So this is Nana against Binance, the Binance coin, right? BNB. Okay. So it moved to 0.20 or 28, came back to currently is at about 24. Okay. So I don't know. I can tell this is a tip. So you won't find this in a live chat or an easy chat somewhere like TradingView and all that, right? They're still building. On Ethereum, at least you have tools that can help you do this. All right. So I know I can go here, right, and get the address. But even so, I still don't, maybe I don't trust this board. I can go and look at the website. All right, for Nana, look the website. Remember, I'm trying to find the address, all right? So I can look at the tokenomics, then a token, app tools is the website, lets you explore app activity and the Uniswap happening. Okay, all right. So it's a chat tool, it's a chatting tool and analysis tool, right? It help me explore. So it's like DEX tools for Binance Smart Chain, right? No problem. Okay. I know that's a problem that needs to be solved. Okay, Nana's token, token contract is there. You can read the white paper. You can also go and see if people in other communities that you respect are talking about this token. Okay, so let's see, what would that be? Let's see who's talking about it. All right, so I picked it up from a community I follow in the morning. It's buried deep down there. All right. So forget that for now. Anyway, I can go straight to the Telegram group for that particular token, right? Look at the pinned post. What are people saying? It's a native token for ape tools, charges 1% transaction fee, it distributes that fee to holders. Okay. $. So the website, Twitter, contract again is there. If I look at the contract on the website, yeah, that's the same contract, I think. Right? Okay. Let's continue. Charting updates, bakery swaps, blah, blah, blah. So I'm looking at tokenomics. Now, tokenomics will help you decide whether it's something you actually want to take part in, okay? Team tokens are locked. I don't know for how long. Liquidity is locked. You can check that on Binance, the scan, the either scan for that. So go and look at how to look and confirm locking of coins. But basically, most of us are not technically savvy to confirm that for ourselves. So you need auditors, right? So there are platforms that do audits of DeFi projects. And if a project is audited, there's more confidence that the developers will not pull the rug on you, okay, and go with the liquidity. All right. So let's say I like Nana and I want to buy a little, okay? Then what do I do, right? Can do that on Pancake Swap, right? Right here. To do that, I need to carry the address. Okay, I need to copy this address, copy it, come to Pancake Swap. I want to convert from BNB to a certain token. Right? So I'll copy the address. I don't write here. I won't come and say Nana. No, don't do that. Right? Copy the exact address and let the system search for you. Then you can select it and it comes there. Right? Now, I can switch from BNB to Nana. But remember, I don't have BNB yet in my wallet, right? We haven't put any BNB in the wallet, all right? So I need to go ahead and do that. So where can you get BNB? You can go and get it from Binance and send it over to this website, right? To this address. Okay. Always make sure, please, you're on the smart chain, yeah? You have the right address. So I'll go ahead and send some BNB this way from Binance. Okay. That lesson, of course, is an easy one. I think most of us are familiar with how to send to how to withdraw from Binance, right? The important thing here is when you're withdrawing BNB, make sure you say and select that you're withdrawing to Binance Smart Chain. Okay. Make sure you're withdrawing to Binance Smart Chain. Of course, Binance, I think, is intuitive to tell you when you know what kind of address you're going to, but you just make sure you know that, right? So I'll stop this share at this point, then go and send this, and send the, all right. I'll go ahead and send it right away. So I'll look for my wallet and another project. Just a moment. Right, so I'll send, I think I'll send 0. I'll send something small. Right, let me send something really small. 0.02. Right, let me see. 0.02. Right, it's like $10, huh? Okay. All right, so there's some gas there, and confirm. All right, then I'll reshare my screen. Then we'll wait to see some BNB come into this address of ours. Okay, and there we go. So I hope that was clear. So it's simply you're sending BNB from wherever it is, Binance or another wallet, to this address. Okay, so I have BNB here, right? 0.02 BNB. So this connection keeps dropping. I don't know if it's a feature or it's a bug or it's something to do with my browser. I'm not sure. Okay, but Binance should update the balance right away now. Okay, let's see. Get around with it. I think I need to refresh or something. So please remember, DeFi is things are a bit scam. Things are a bit yeah. You have to realize most of these projects are in beta. Yeah, so they're not foolproof or error. They're not error proof. Okay. So my balance is taking time to show. There you go. All right. So let's say I want to buy 0.01. I'll go and select. Now the address has gone away. So I have to pick it again. And this time you have to check on what people are saying in the community. Don't go blindly in, right? Be sure to check what's happening. So this will give me 88 Nana, right? Price impact and all that. Now, at this point, there's a few settings that need to be noted. The same way you do on your Ethereum when you're operating on the Ethereum using Uniswap. So this gear sign here, okay, will guide you to select slippage that you can allow for your transaction, right? For those who are used to trading on trading on centralized exchange, the concept of slippage might not be so impactful on centralized exchange because there's liquidity. But on DEXs, when liquidity is thin, you want to be careful so that you don't get settled at a very high price than you wanted. Let's say you wanted to buy, let's go back to our dear bot. Let's say you wanted to buy, now you can see the chart we're using. Yeah? So you forgive these guys. Let's go back to that bot. What was the name now? All right, here we go. So you're using a static chart. At least you can query the price and get it. So let's say 0.024 BNB per nana, right? That's the price of one token. Okay. All right. That's the price I have recently. I can query again and get the most, if there's a new recent price and see what's happening. All right. So 0.000. Actually, this is in dollars. That's good. This is in dollars. So in BNB, that's 0.0001 BNB per one nana. Okay. Let's go and see what's happening here. If I do 0.1. Okay. No, it's too far. Okay. All right. So let's use that. So one nana is this much, right? This much. So you can tell if the value keeps decreasing for the same amount of BNB, then the value of Nana is going up, right? Now, most people will simply put 1 and then watch what happens. If the number of Nana or tokens you can get are increasing, right, that means the price is decreasing. But if the Nana you can get for 1 unit of BNB are reducing, that means the Nana value is going up. So you need to understand for yourself what's acceptable price. Okay, how many Nana do you want to buy, right? So for our case here, we'll buy 0.01, I'll say 1, say 100 of them. Let's buy that. So we'll swap, okay? And what you are mentioning here is liquid slippage. Let's say you are buying too many of this, right? So let's say you want to buy 10,000 Nana and someone else comes and you want to buy at this 0.2 price, but someone else comes and grabs 100,000 Nana. You see, you might be settled at 0.5, let's say 0.005, whatever the price is, 2 times or 3 times the price you wanted. That's slippage. So you need to tell the system here, Pancake Swap, not to go over maybe 2% slippage, right? Don't take me to over 2% slippage. If 2% slippage is met and above, return, don't execute. I don't want that price. I'll wait for a dip, right? Then transaction deadlines. If I don't get this transaction within 1 minute, cancel it, right? Now the rules here might differ from Ethereum rules. So in Ethereum, for example, when we're sniping on newly listed tokens, we put 33%, and we're good with that, okay? But for here, I simply go with 1% and 1 minute, then you close, okay? So I'll swap for this, right? So give me a confirmation, then I'll confirm the swap. I'll see the maximum sold in BNB, price impact, and liquidity provider fee, right? So this fee goes to the people who provided liquidity, the Nana and the BNB for me to be able to swap, right? So I'll click swap. It will prompt my wallet. So as long as you have your wallet, you still have to sign for that transaction to be accepted. So no one will take your money away from you. Of course, you need to make sure your computer is virus-free, doesn't have Trojans. When you copy an address, make sure you're using a valid Windows system, if you're using Windows, because some malware could be planted there and could copy-paste its own address. Okay, so those things are quite common actually. Gas is $10. I think someone had asked what's the gas. Not $10, sorry, 10 Gwei, right? It's negligible. So I'll confirm to sign that transaction, and I'm done, right? So I'll wait for my balance to show up right there. I should have some Nena tokens, right? So this has adjusted, it has cut the amount, okay? Now, for some reason, I'd like to point out here, for me, I think in terms of using the system, Uniswap is much better. These reflections are taking too long. All right, so let's see. I think they're still trying to work things around, but you know, figure them out. All right, so let me check this transaction address, view on. Can view this address of mine and see what tokens it has. Okay. Out, it was rejected. All right. The transaction, the execution was reverted. All right, let's go and try once more. So it could be an issue of either slippage or something else. Let's go try again. All right. Okay. We do it again. Convert how many? 0.01. Let's see if that works. We swap. Hopefully, let's see. Let me add 2 minutes. And let me take this to 2%. See if that works for me. Confirm. Prompt comes. All right. I want to see something. I don't think I need to add on that way. So I'll simply confirm and hope it goes through. View on the chain. Hopefully it's not rejected. Yeah, close this. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's a success, right? So I have my Nena here, okay? So what's the point of this? The point of this is this value now of my BNB, of my Nana will go up and I'll get more BNB than I put in. That's the entire essence of trading. So how much did I put in? Okay, come here, okay? That transaction right there that I viewed on the scan, on the BSC scan, I can also view from the price transactions here. We can view my address, right? I can see the transactions on that address, right? This transaction right here, I can click it. I know it went through Pancake, the router there, to give me, let me go click it, to give me Nena tokens, right? If that's too far away from you, simply copy your address, right? MetaMask, okay? If the assets are not listed, for example, this asset is not listed here, right? Copy the address, come to BSC scan. We say this is a big, this is an important resource tool for you. Search the address, the same way you do with Bitcoin and all those. Search that address and click it, right? And you can see every transaction. You can see token transactions right here. So you can see you hold 85 Nena, right? Now, if I go to that Nena, is it right there? I go to that particular transaction, I can see the amount I spent, right? Okay, and see the amount I spent. Spent about $2, right? To get 85 Nena, right? Right? So 0.01 BNB is about $2, okay? To get 85 Nena, right? Now I want tomorrow when I come, when I refresh this page, my Nena, 85, whatever Nena is, the values are going up, okay? Gwei is how gas is measured. Yes. So Jackie, I think you've been answered there. Gwei is how gas is measured on these networks, right? Good. All right, so simply you want your Nena value to go up. What do you do? I don't think this token has, you see the same way I can go here and say, I see, BNB has gone down. Let's see Nena. I'm not sure Nena is, yeah. I'm not sure Nena has, it's not valued yet. So, the price is still too small, right? From here. So you need again to rely on the bots, right? You know how much you got one Nena at, okay? You then need to query the bot to see if this price is going up, right? You want to see, in DeFi, people calculate in terms of X's, 2x, 3x, okay? You want to see the price going up for you. You need to be able to make money. Mike, yes, hopefully we make Nena, we ape. Right, so that's the lesson right there. And when you want to cash out, simple, okay? Come back to Pancake, right? Switch this, you need to switch this. Now have Nena up here, you need to switch to BNB, right? Hopefully you get more and the price has gone up and all that. But now this is now trading. This is now, you're now done with technicalities. Oh, this is what this means. Pancake Swap is all this, it means this, how to connect your MetaMask. You're already done with that. You still have to do the trading work, which is where we need now to all get to. So that we don't, we're not forever in a loop of trying to figure out what these terms mean, what is this, and what's that, right? We need to get to the trading part. This is where we can actually make something out of our efforts, right? So I'll leave this Nena hanging here. Hopefully tomorrow it makes me some small BNB to see the amount of people, the amount that people are transacting, interacting with Nena. Let's go and look at that contract, right? Go and look at Nena and see how much BNB people are putting in. So I'll simply click here, right? And click there and I can see the previous transactions, okay? So someone just bought Nena, 98,000 Nena. Let's go and look for someone who bought a lot. 115,000 Nena for how much BNB? Let's see if we can find someone buying much more. I don't know if we can filter this. All right. Let's go down the list. All right, this one bought 562,000 Nena. Let's see how many BNB that is. We go to the transaction. This guy used $13,788 worth of Binance coin to get those Nena. So there's serious money going on here, right? So that's something you need to check note. DeFi has a lot of money revolving around this ecosystem, okay? So I will lock the session on Binance Chain here.